Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to episode 27 of You Don't Win Anything with Kids, which is Football Manager 2014 as Jeffries United. Um, buh, buh, buh. Well, you can see the date, 31st of December 2013. We are very nearly in the new year, and the January transfer window, of course. And I skipped two more league matches because I just wanted to. Bath away from home, we won 2-0 with goals from Guthrie, who pretty surprised he was playing actually. Again, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't manage these matches a lot of the time when I skip them. I get my assistant to do them. So basically, I play the matches that you guys see, and then all the games you don't see, my assistant takes charge of. Again, the purists among you might argue, well, that's not really me playing the game, but you know that there are times in real football as well where the manager might leave it a bit more to his assistant than he normally would. There's a lot of managers out there who, you've got a manager who doesn't really take training very often, and then you've got a head coach, which is the equivalent of a manager who does take training. So, I believe at the moment Gus Poyet is head coach of Sunderland, so he'll take the training sessions. But then you have a manager like Sir Alex Ferguson last year at Man United. He was just the manager. He did take part in training, as far as I'm aware, but he didn't actively, he didn't go up to players personally and say, I want you to do this, this, and this. He did it through his coaches. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is every now and then my assistants will be taking over. So, we beat Bath 2-0 with goals from Guthrie and Peter Wilson. And then we beat Tonbridge, also away from home, 2-1, with 2 goals from Drewson, who I imagine he was pretty happy about that one. Go to the news screen quickly. Let's have a quick browse through and see what's been going on. What's this about our approach? Very patient possession game with his Jeffries United side. What are your thoughts on his style and how will you be looking to counter it? I tried to focus more on the way my team plays and the opposition. We'll concentrate on our own game and hopefully we can get a positive result regardless of marks. That's quite a neutral response there, actually. I forgot to add this into the last episode, but we played Gosport, and there was a whole thing about he was going to teach us a lesson. What he said afterwards, he was just, the guy, whoever he is, manager of Gosport, was questioned about his team's physicality, as we had, I think it was 2 players injured, and 1 player had to go off injured, which was McGregor, and he declined to comment. So I think what he did before the match was he went into his dressing room and said, lads, they're all 15, 16 years old, hit them as hard as you can. And then the stupid bastards who play for Gosport then went out and did that. So, yeah, it must be really fun for them to go around beating up kids. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move on, because we have now got Hayes and Yedding, that's who it is. Right. What's this? Right, what's he said? I'm not going to say that because he didn't actually say anything about me. There we go. We'll take the moral high ground for this one, I think. Other teams we might go out and say, oh, we're going to smash them, but I think after the Gosport one, I said we were going to smash them and we ended up drawing with them, so I'm sort of playing it a bit careful now. Right, important dates in January. The transfer window should be open for us now. So, actually, we might not get round to playing Hayes and Yedding in this match, because what I'm going to do is bring up assistant reports, see who isn't that highly recommended, and offer them for loan. So we've got Gary Coolcutt. You're going to go on the development list. In fact, I'm just going to do all of these. Edgehill, Stevens? No, you're staying in the first team. King, because he's not going to get that much game time. Hogan, might as well, because we've got plenty of cover in defence. Connor, Francois, Douglas Pringle, Thompson. Yeah, those guys. we're going to stick all of them on the development list as well. Hopefully they'll all find clubs to go to. Put this back on that, like so. Just select him. He's actually... How much did I sign him for, Stevens? Wasn't that much, was it? 250k, and he's now worth 850k. So, you know, in theory, we could sell him for a profit. We're not going to because we need him, but we could. Who's listed for transfer then? Players like Ashley Hemmings, you see, for Walsall. He's a good player, and yet, technically, we could sign him if we wished. Christiansen? No, not Christiansen. Christian for Huddersfield. We've got Millwall players, Jermaine Easter, Coyote Odejayi from Rotherham. You know, they've got good reputation players here. And it's all because of the reputation of the club. And I explained this before about why the club's got such a high reputation. And it's a realistic thing that could happen. You know, Ben Reeves, he's a good player. I can't pronounce his name. Callum Kennedy, Chris Porter. Hopefully you guys know who these guys are. Daryl Flahaven, of course. We've had him on loan before now. Stefan Zubar, who I believe was at Wolves not that long ago, who's now at Bournemouth, apparently. Anthony Straker. These are all players I'm aware of. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, I think actually I might cut this video short, and then in the next episode we'll play against Hayes and Yedding. So I think the pre-match build-up is coming up. Yeah, it's here. Right. So I'm going to end this episode here. And then in the next episode, let me try that again so it actually makes sense. And then in the next episode, we will play against Hayes and Yedding and hopefully beat them like we should have done to Gosport. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you better click that subscribe button below. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on all the really cool, amazing stuff I've got planned for you guys. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope you still enjoy this content that I'm providing for you guys. And now I've done enough joshing, I'm just going to say until next time guys, I will see you soon.